What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful mild Tuesday. I'm doing well myself. I come across this particular tragic story right here involving this sister, 33-year-old Sydney Wilson of Virginia, Resto, Virginia that is. And she was actually killed during a welfare check on September 16th this year. Okay, basically just last month. And what it is that her mental health doctor actually requested a welfare check, and an officer went there. His name was Peter Liu, and he knocked on the door. Sydney answered the door. Okay, well, when she answered the door, she asked him how was he doing, and he said fine, or what have you. She slammed the door after that, and about 3 minutes later, she opened the door again, but this time she came out with a knife and was swinging. Now, I don't understand why, she acted the way she did. I don't know if she maybe thought that she was about to be the next Sonya Massey or whatever, but she did. Which is really ironic, though, because from the story that I read, the story said that she wanted to be a mental health instructor herself. But she wound up losing her life in this welfare check. Now, some people say that, the officer was justified in actually taking this woman's life, because in this video that we're about to watch, you're going to see that she was coming at him rather aggressively when she came out of, her apartment, and he ordered her to stop. A few times, several times, and she wouldn't do it. She kept slashing at him, and she had already slashed him across the forehead, But my thing is this: I don't understand what these officers are wearing tasers for. Okay, maybe it's just for show, I don't know. But nevertheless, this woman's life was taken, and some people think it could have been racially motivated. Some people think that the officer was justified in doing so. My thing is this: I don't understand why the officer went to this apartment without a medical, professional mental health doctor. You see, this is what I'm saying. If this particular doctor requested for her welfare check, this mental health specialist, whatever, why didn't he go if he was that concerned? You see what I mean? But what I want us to do is actually check out this particular video, then we'll complete the commentary. Check this out.
Footage tonight showing the moments a Fairfax County police officer was attacked before he shot and killed a woman in Reston. Kenneth Bolton's in the newsroom with the details on the case. Kenneth?
Jim, we must warn you, it's a stunning and disturbing encounter. Officer Peter Liu was responding to the home of 33-year-old Sydney Wilson last month. Her doctors had expressed concerns about her mental health, and then this happened. The woman initially opening the door, but then she slammed it in the officer's face. You can even see a slight smile there. This happened at her apartment on Sunrise Valley Drive. Then 10 minutes later, Wilson came out swinging, armed with a knife. The video shows Officer Liu retreating, backing down the hallway when Wilson moves toward him. She swiped at the officer again with...
He did the things that we train him and expect him to do. If you're threatened like that, if you can tactically reposition yourself, do it. If you can use distance, use it. If you can seek cover and concealment, seek it. All those options just weren't available to him, and he was being simultaneously attacked.
And the officer was also bleeding from his forehead as he called for backup. Another officer performed CPR on Wilson before she was rushed to the hospital and later pronounced dead. This was the first officer-involved shooting in Fairfax County in over a year. Officer Liu is training for crisis intervention, and the chief says their team with a crisis intervention specialist who handles matters like this one was working on a different call at the time. But even if they were there, he believes the situation could have been much worse.
Now, we heard the newscaster said that the mental health doctor, specialist, whatever he is, was working on another case. That's the reason why he never should have requested a welfare check for this lady right here if he couldn't be there. so many times that we see these things happening, man. You know, and sometimes I wonder if this is just something like, I don't know, man, something like reenactments of some sort to get people, the public, stirred up. I don't know. That's just a little thought I had. You know what I mean? Because we've seen this happen so many times, but I know one damn thing, whether it's fake or if it's real, it's something I'm tired of seeing. You know, far too many times, every time, you know, some police come to check on a person, so-called mental health, welfare check and all that old mess, the person winds up dying. You see, and that's what I don't like. I don't like that one bit, you know. But another thing, like I think I said it earlier, what are these officers wearing tasers for? This situation could have easily been, you know, taken care of with a taser. Sometimes tasers don't work, but in this case, I believe a taser would have. Tell you another part of the story I came across is they basically wrote this lady as a big, black, imposing woman, like they do the black man. Oh, she stood 6'2", 6'3", and all that. She was aggressive and all that. You understand what I mean? See, something's up. Some is afoot. I'm saying this, if, you know, like what we seen, the police officer knocked on the door. She came to the door. Hey, she smiled or whatever. She looked, you know, like she was, you know, all together. You know, she had makeup on and what have you. If she opened the door and you saw she was all right, okay, go away. You know what I'm talking about? Quit bothering her. You know, look, you really don't know what a person could be going through. But I'll say this, I don't know why this lady, you know, did what she did, but I wish she hadn't have. You know, there was no real need to come out swinging with a knife like that. And she did cut the officer across the forehead, whatever. I'm surprised he didn't, you know, he wasn't quick to go ahead and fire his service weapon then, you know, but hey, this is just what it is. But I'm gonna add this before I leave. I'm gonna say this. Since a certain event took place throughout this entire world, there's been a lot of so-called mental health issues that's been plaguing people, if you understand what I'm saying. Ever since that, there has been some mental health situations I've seen. I've seen a story just the other day where this woman actually cooked her mother. These everyday people, you see. I seen another story where a man, he did the same thing. He basically barbecued his mother, and this was a so-called brother. You know, some is wrong, people. Some is wrong. I'm gonna tell you that. If this story right here is real and not satire just to get people stirred up, something is wrong. I don't know why this lady did what she did. Maybe she thought she would be the next Sonya Massey. Sonya Massey didn't do anything, and her life was just taken. But I don't know what it is. But what say you, people? Let me know in the comment section what you think about this particular situation. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it. Like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out.